Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're taking a look at Esper tempo in Thomas format. So I saw a Reddit post from a user named Freddy Pharaoh, who was also playing this Esper tempo list, but with a little bit of a twist. And they were playing this card called Agent Raffine. This is a pretty old card from Alchemy that didn't really get much spotlight, especially outside of the Alchemy format. But the reason why this player is playing the Agent Raffine in the deck is to increase that consistency for the Flare of Denial. So what's really cool about this card is if you have Agent Raffine plus a Flare of Denial, what you can do is, especially if you have 2 open mana, you can tap it down and then steal a card from opponent's top of your deck and then Flare of Denial. So it's as if you didn't really lose anything in terms of card disadvantage. Now, it is pretty bad if you sacrifice Agent Raffine to the Flare of Denial without you being able to do that, but sometimes you do have to make some sacrifices, especially if you want to win the game, especially against like turn 1 combo decks. That's where like the Agent of Raffine like becomes very powerful, because if they don't combo on turn 1, then Raffine becomes better, and if they do and you have a Flare of Denial, well, you just saved yourself from losing the game. So the effect is pretty powerful. I'm just not sure if you can afford to do that in a lot of the games. So we'll have to see. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Plus 3 to show you guys what the deck does. So let's hop on over. All right. We got a Flare of Denial with the Phantasmal Shield back. Perfect. We even got a Polluted Delta for the Brainstorm. Love to see it. Oh, this is all in combo deck. Psychic Frog. I think we deploy our own Psychic Frog here. Yeah, whenever you see this card, they're about to do, you know, Dark Ritual into it. Just, degenerate stuff. So kind of test the waters how this deck works against a deck like this. Saint Belinda. Okay. A lot of Mystic Sanctuaries. They can discard 3 and then go up to 6 toughness. I can discard... The thing is, I have to discard everything if I want to block this, but they would also have to discard everything. Right? So I think this is a free attack. Another land. Mana Drain. I really wanted to see a counter spell, that's why I attacked. Otherwise, you know, we're gonna lose. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Brainstorm. I think I give them one more turn. Should I actually? Let's just kill it. Since we have a spell snare plus a mana drain here. Ooh la la. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So this is a matchup where like things like Agent of Raffine is good, right? Because we would want to, you know, have more targets for the Flare of Denial. And we want the Commandeer here as well. And Bowmaster. Ghost Vacuum. Surgical. I'm gonna cut down like a copy of a Treasure Cruise. One less Psychic Frog. Prismatic Ending can go out. We can't really bring Orcish Bowmaster then because we don't have room since we're bringing things like Commandeer. And I'll even be a little bit greedy and then just go down on Lord Revealed. Okay. So opponent's mulliganing a lot for potentially like Dark Ritual turn. Looks like they mulligan too much. Oh my god. I'm playing against Bronze. I mean, this Bronze player might beat me, you know? Who knows? Also, a bunch of Agent of Fiends. They are playing, you know, a meta deck, so, you know, there's a good chance that we might die. Who knows?
Nothing like warm tea.
If this was an untapped land, maybe I would have just played the Raffine there, but I'll just take the 1 damage. Okay, I mean, opponent's playing a meta deck, so I'm a bit scared. I'm gonna lose to a Bronze player. I'm gonna lose to a Bronze player.
In the right hands, respect the library.
Okay, let's see how they attack. They're still gonna attack me. I think I let this go because we're gonna, you know, I don't want that anyways. Peddler. No, leave it alone. Okay, it was a Bowmaster.
Words can't fix everything. Use your words.
I could just play this and this. I think I'm actually gonna just do that. Double blockers. sure. Johnny.
Nothing can break our bond.
So I will say we are not in a good spot. For sure.
Think before you act.
We're not in a good spot. That is for sure. So we have to get rid of an Orcish Bowmaster here. Because I need to draw my deck. I really wanted to activate this, but doesn't seem like I can. I mean, I feel like if they're gonna do that, why didn't they attack the Tamio? Now I'm gonna ult, you know? Okay. Bowmaster gone. Draw our deck. Actually, interestingly enough, can I even do that? Don't I just need to plus again? Okay, let's see what we draw first then. 2, 3, 4. Let's just exile all of them. Oh, I think I wait another turn.
I am not defenseless.
Yeah, let's wait another turn. Because I actually don't have that much mana. And I'm gonna be taking so much damage, you know? Ragavan's attacking there. Nice. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So I'm actually gonna give them Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, let's do this.
Clearly, you're not here to learn.
And why this is really insane is because now we get to ultimate with the Tamio and then uptick again.
This is an interesting story. The multiverse holds more knowledge than I can ever learn.
Uptick.
Boon to my research. Use your words.
Flare of Denial targets. I'll just shock this in again. I'll leave up Source of Plowshare plus Mana Drain. And we're gonna win the game with the Psychic Frog. And we do have a complete lockdown with the Subtlety plus Flare of Denial too. Think opponent's given up. Alright, GG's I guess. Let's get rid of their most dangerous threat. Oh, that's funny. So we're gonna have a Psychic Frog come out here, and then Subtlety. By the way, this is best of 3, but because opponents timing out, since they pieced out, if you time out to 0 twice in a single game, even though it's best of 3, you don't get to see a sideboard. You basically forfeit the entire match. I think this is keepable because we have a Brainstorm. Okay. Maybe we're playing a similar deck here. Yeah, seems like it. Plane. Plane. I really want to keep 2 lands here. We don't need that. Source of Plowshare. Funny thing we drew that, by the way. Well, we got another Phantasmal Shield back. Actually, thinking about it, opponent has a plane. Should I just crack Treasure Cruise and let it rip? Because they can't mana drain. I just realized. Okay, now they found it. It's a tap land too, so even worse for them. Okay, they must have a lot of counter spells then. I think we just let this go and then just oh no, this is probably a One Ring deck, thinking about it. So I don't want to use the Flare of Denial on protecting the Tameo against the Swords Plowshare. Okay. So I think opponents like playing like a traditional blue-white control. Maybe they have Teferi, things like that. You know? Maybe I do want to keep the subtlety. If that's the case. I want the Orcish Bowmaster 100%. I'm gonna go down on copy of a Phantasmal Shieldback and Prismatic Ending? Maybe? Alright. I think I'll start with the Shieldback and then... Should I? Oh. I thought it was blue-white. Okay. Okay, well, opponents gotta make a choice here. Do you want to take away the Flare of Denial or Brainstorm. They took away the Tameo. Wow. So our Psychic Frog is protected? Okay, come on, opponent. Like, you gotta mulligan for a better hand than that. Like, twice now? Okay. I would never keep a hand without a Brainstorm. Okay, Flare of Denial. Perfect. Going first. Perfect. They have a Subtlety. Or...
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
Once Upon a Time. Okay. Once Upon a Time. It's a Prime Titan deck. Interesting. I'm actually kind of confused what this is. Elvish Mystic. Oh god. I'm dead, boys. I am just completely dead. There's no future in this. No! Why? We just auto lose to this deck, man. Man, that sucks. We gotta draw a removal spell for this Titania. But I keep drawing counter spells. Why? I mean, this is game over, right? Game over? Oh, man. Okay, we found the swords.
This is not just a battle of arms. Use your words.
Think we have to get rid of this. No questions asked. Oh god. Alright. I think we lost this one. So how do we beat elves with the, you know, Cavern of Souls? I don't think we can. I genuinely don't think we can. I don't think so. I think we just gotta aggro them down with the Psychic Frog early. That's like the only way. That is likely the only way. Okay, early Tameo, good. Orcish Bowmaster can also kind of ping away some of their early creatures. Good. We're just missing Psychic Frog and a black mana. Toxic Deluge is also a pretty good draw as well.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Llanowar Elf. Okay, there it is. Undercity Sewer. What do I bottom though? I mean, it's not like I have fetch lands, so I think I'll just do it like this.
I'll aid you. Violence is not the answer.
This way I get the best of the both world, right? I get like swords plus a stern scolding. Deathray Shaman.
Use your words.
I don't know what to do. I actually don't know what to do. Not so tough without a Cavern of Souls, are ya? Okay. Woo! This matchup is crazy tough. This matchup is so lopsided. Like, if they draw a Cavern of Soul, I lose the game. If they don't, I have a chance. Oh boy. Okay, this is the best card. We got two best cards. Stern Scolding plus a Psychic Frog. Oh my god, we won. As long as they don't have a Cavern of Souls, we win the game. No, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. We're so unlucky. I don't know how we're gonna win unless we top like a Toxic Deluge. Like, there's like no way we can win. There's absolutely no way we can win. Oh, that sucks. Because now I have to sacrifice Psychic Frog. That really sucks, by the way. I think we lost. They have a Cavern of Souls. Plus, we have 0 removal spells and nothing. I think we basically have to top deck, exactly Toxic Deluge here, or otherwise we lose the game. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're taking too much damage already. So we have to get it right now. Okay, that's not that bad because now we have a blocker. But like, it's just over. I don't know. We didn't draw anything. Swords. That is definitely not bad. I can swords the Visionary. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, we lost. Because we don't have double swords here. So we're just guaranteed to take this much damage. GG's. Yeah. That's game. Yeah, like I said, if you draw Cavern of Souls, you win the game. If you don't, we have a chance. All right. Okay, so far, the Agent of Raffine has been pretty bad. I think it's pretty safe to say that it hasn't been doing anything. I think we can pretty much agree. But maybe things will change here. Maybe things will change. Like, for example, this game, it might be good. It might be good. Okay, we got a land. Okay. Not bad. Definitely not bad. But okay, maybe we should change, you know, our stance on it. It's probably bad against good decks. That's actually kind of sick. It can use colorless mana to do this. Oh, it's this kind of deck. Okay, I see. Okay, we let that stick. High noon. I mean, they are playing very pesky cards, so we'll see. Okay, we keep drawing Raffine. Let me actually see what we can draw. Another land. No counter spells, though. I think I'd rather just hold on to this so I can discard it later. Okay, alright, this is not looking good. So we know opponent has a Solemnity. Well, this isn't looking good. Just gonna let this go. Does it take away? Let me see. Conjure a duplicate of the card. Oh, they don't get it. They exile the top. Oh, that's good. We are in a bit of a bind, by the way. Like, we could just die here. Wrath of God. Let me see what they have. Oh wow, Manatite. I guess I just kind of want to discard the bad cards. Five, okay. The thing is, like, we have to attack quite a bit here. Which is the annoying part. And they also have a ghostly prison, which doesn't help either. This is gonna be a long game, by the way. I can already feel it. I can already feel it. They grab a high noon. Wait, isn't this bad for them? Because they can only play one card per turn, but I can counter it one card per turn. Like, what? This is our win con. We keep getting lands. Five, six, seven. I mean, they're gonna have to draw a land someday, right? Boom. Just gonna take away the Manatite there. Dark Ritual, sure. Yeah, like I said, the High Noon is actually helping me. Like, what? Ooh, that's really good. You know what, Raffine? I take it back. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. So that's our third Solemnity. Okay, they only got 9 lives, so... Okay, another High Noon sticks. When there's 9 or more incantation. All right. Lorison. Prismatic ending in. I think that's it. Maybe a surgical. All right.
Nothing like warm.
I was thinking about maybe surgicaling that. Orem's Chant. Okay, either opponent has an Orem's Chant or something else. Not really quite sure what it is. Could be like a removal spell as well. I think I'm just down to play the Psychic Frog here. Builder's Talent. Alright, so I'm gonna actually surgical here. Because I don't want to get... I mean, they actually passed. So... yeah, we're still not seeing any, like, counter spells or anything. Attack. If I found, like... I was gonna say, if I find a counter spell... This is really bad, by the way. I don't like what happened here.
This will be a boon to my research.
What should I discard? I mean, what's... They did upgrade. They did upgrade. Oh, nice. Okay, we found a Flare of Denial. Okay. If so...
Use your words.
Kinda sucks that we discarded the Phantasmal Shield back there. They 100% have more, like, Orem's Chant in hand. Look at that! Got him! Thank God!
Think before you act.
I'm just gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna attack. So if they Dark Ritual, can they play both of them? They don't have... They don't have quadruple white, so... I'm gonna put this here. Draw. We got a Tameo. Let us attack. I think... Let's grab another mana drain.
I highly recommend this book.
I'll play this because we haven't played a land this turn. Okay. They were actually playing a pretty cool deck, though. Agent of Raffine. Okay. Now we're gonna test the waters, whether or not it's good against a good deck. It doesn't look like it's gonna do work here. But we'll see. We need to draw a land. We do need to draw a land here. It's pretty important that we draw land. Oh, Agent Raffine. It is, you know, Flare of Denial target. It's doing its job. But there we go. Okay, that extra bump in, you know, 1 mana card actually helping us here. Actually. You know what? Maybe Agent of Raffine is where it's at. You know? Maybe so. Another flare. Okay, now they've ran out of stuff. And this is where we play a Psychic Frog. They probably have like Static Prisons stuck in their hand or things like that. Like I said. I don't know if they would block, but I'm just being extra sure. Oh, right. Toxic Deluge. Okay, going second, we still do want the subtlety. Loris, so... Okay, I see what's going on. They have a bunch of Orcish Bowmasters or Chthonian Nightmare stuck in their hand and their Mardu deck. I see what's going on. Still no Barrack. Copy of a Disruptor Flute. I have to take out so many cards, though. But I guess it kind of works out because we can just cut the Agent of Raffine. in these kind of matchups. Nice. Whenever I see like Stern Scolding, I'm just so happy. It's just such a good card. Thoughtseize. Okay, goodbye Stern Scolding. It was nice knowing you. Alright. A Johnny.
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
Oh, yikes. Nice. How do people still not know about the interaction? Into a static prison. We get a mana drain now. Mana drain into, and then next turn subtlety. Looks pretty good. They do know about my subtlety though. They do. They don't know about my mana drain though. Well, that sucks. I think I still have to take it, right? They're gonna probably take away the subtlety. No? Okay. Well, we know what they're topping now, and then we can just mana drain. Interesting. That is... Okay, I respect that. I'll just draw a card then. Nice. Oh my god, we won. We won. Nice. All right. Agent Raffine? Decent. Decent. Okay, let's see. Okay, we played 8 games. We went 6-2. We lost to a Elves deck. We lost to an Elves deck that was playing Cavern of Souls. And then we lost to an Eldrazi opponent that was also playing Cavern of Souls. You know? what do we learn about this deck? Our deck loses to Cavern of Souls. But at the very start, because we haven't been really seeing Agent of Raffine too much, I was kind of doubting whether or not it really had any impact. But against that prison matchup where we exiled 3 Solemnities from their top of the deck, which actually helped me because I didn't really have a counter spell. Plus, it also served as a Flare of Denial target, so we never really had any issues having a target for the Flare of Denial, which was great. Especially towards the end, we've been seeing a little bit more of the Agent of Raffine. The 1-2 power actually kind of matters, because after an uptick from the Tameo, the 2 power creatures can't really attack through this as well, so I think there's definitely something to this. Like, against faster decks, especially in game 1, when you still have Agent of Raffine, you can sacrifice a Flare of Denial. Against slower decks, you can use this to gain card advantage, plus also leaving up Flare of Denials. Yeah, I never really had any issues not having targets for the Flare of Denial. Obviously, you don't really want to Flare of Denial Agent of Raffine or Tameo, but sometimes you kind of have to, and that's where it kind of matters. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.